So what I'm doing right here, I'm about to make some instant Neapolitan American pizza dough. And this is how I do it. And you know, these are some of the ingredients that I use. So bear with me and inherit this blessing. You know, I mean, because this is something most people wouldn't show you in a lifetime. So bear with me and inherit this blessing. And to add to the ingredients, la alio. So basically, you got your instant yeast and your Neapolitan 00 flour, and gold medal because I'm making Neapolitan American style. So got me some bread flour, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix this bread flour. You know, take about 2 to 3 cups. You could level it off. I just take mine, shake it, eyeball it, because you know, science is science and math is math and measuring is measuring. Roughly 2 to 3 cups. You know, bread flour. And say, depending on how much you're trying to make, half of a bag of Neapolitan. So yeah, let's get this going, you guys. You know, Neapolitan way, the Neapolitan way, Neapolitan way, the Neapolitan way. So I want you guys to see this from start to finish. So I just eyeball it roughly, about half of a bag. You know, and that's it. See, just a tap more. Now that's half. Okay. Now got that out the way, and by this being instant yeast, you don't have to, you know, hydrate it. Just add your ingredients and all that. Just pour it around. One pack should be probably about some grams, maybe 7 grams, I think. Yeah. And don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, and the reason why I have the honey, you know, normally if I'm hydrating it and all that and activating the yeast, I know the yeast like to feed off sugars, but in this case I'm just using the honey just for the coloration of the dough when it comes out of the oven. You know, the color that it turns to brownness. That's it. You know, so basically add a little honey. Not just eyeball it, you know, just pour enough there. You know, and that's about it right there. Nice little speck of honey. Never hurts. You know, add your oil. You know, you can either do room temperature water or however you like. You know, some people say do cold water. We'll go a little warm, lukewarm, more on the cold side, but not too cold. You know, probably about 3 cups. Start off with 2 just to get a good mixture on it. You know, start with your hands, just get on in there. You know, just get on in there. Don't be afraid. Yeah, just get on up in there. You know, see the way it started to form up. Just don't be afraid to get up in there. You know, I'm gonna have to take a little bit and just don't be afraid. Now I want to come with my salt. See, and they call me the eyeballer because I eyeball everything. You know, nice little salt in there. You see this coming together quite nice. Very nice. Very nice spinach on this dough. Very nice. Look how nice that came together. Look how nice that comes together. Look how nice that comes together. Very nice. And you're gonna knead this for about 20 minutes. Look how nice that comes together. So I'm gonna just take it, I'm gonna just dump it all out. All out dump there. Yep. Set your pan to the side. And now you're in there. You know, and it's going to get sticky. Just, you know, once it keeps sticking up, you're going to have to add some flour to it. You know, just have your flour ready. And you're going to want to go with your bread flour. That's how you clean your hands off too, with the flour. Yep. So just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So you want to knead this for about 20 minutes, and you know, just don't be afraid. See, comes together most nicely. Got all your perfect ingredients. And like I told you in the last video, once you learn, it becomes an art and a labor of love. Once you learn the craft, it becomes an art. Want to get your hands good and clean. So that's when your flour come in. This is a great hobby, a great art, and you get some good Neapolitan American pizza. So, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you're scared to get your hands dirty, it's going to make it hard for you. And you might want to just have a spatula so you can just scrape up all the residuals and the looseness. Yeah, but you're going to have to needle this for a good 20 minutes. And it's going to come together like so. So, as you see me doing this, I'm going to pause it. And I'm going to get back with you. So, I'm back. And I'm not even halfway through it. I'm only like 2 or 3 minutes in. But I'll show you a secret. Take a little olive oil. Put it on your surface. And on your hands. And it'll help the labor. So you don't have to keep adding much flour. And be very firm when you needling, because a dough don't like a weak needler. You know, make sure you fight that dough. And I just basically stretch mine out, pull it back, rotate it, stretch it out, pull it back, rotate it. Now, as you can see, my hands, that olive oil help, and take a pinch of flour every now and then, you know, and that just keeps you going. And then every now and then take the scraper just to make sure all the residuals are up. And, you know, keep your counter clean. Working in a sanitized area. Make sure that you're very sanitized. And this is what makes a world of difference. And some people say knead this dough for 10 to 7 minutes. Man, I go for 20 minutes. Get that good needle in, and it's a good exercise. It's a good stress reliever. You know, there's a lot that it does for you. So, you know, just take it as it comes. And I might even make a video to show you the pizza that I make from this actual dough. This dough is already coming out pretty good. And once you learn the art and the craft, you'll stop measuring this stuff. I mean, you will stop measuring this stuff, because even your accuracy of measuring, you can't count every grain and every flour patch, you know. So it's just, this dough is coming together great. And I eyeball this. I always eyeball all my dough. Like I said, be very firm with the dough, because the dough don't like a weak needler. It's already coming together. And some secrets, the dough like to rest sometimes. Sometimes you have to just stop needling and let the dough rest, and then continue needling. Cause it's alive! It's alive! I'll be right back. Okay. Still only like 6 minutes in of needling. Still been putting down just a little tap of flour here and there. Still been firm on the dough. Now I'm gonna turn it up a notch. I'm gonna start my rolling process. You see how I'm just rolling it now? Now, that's when I turn it up a notch. Now I'm gonna let you see the dough. See how it's just forming back into shape? Oh yeah. Now it's just like the dough is just melting inside each other with that elastic, and it's just like going down in it, so it's just like germinating around, and oh man, it's just forming great. So you see where I went from stretching it like this to bringing it back like that to just rolling it, bam, germinating it all around. And you see how it's getting like bubble gum, like when the bubble gum loses its flavor and you've been chewing it for a while. Yeah, that's how you want it. So you just go for about 20 minutes, and if you need a dough for 20 minutes, you're gonna have some good dough, you know. And the key is sometimes you have to just let it rest. So I'm gonna try to use up everything. This dough is good. It's already good. So with this instant dough, you don't have to let it proof. You can just start cooking pizza instantly, you know. But me, I still let mine proof, you know. Let it swell up. I cut it up, you know. Let it sit. Let it get some elastic to it. That's how I do it. So I'll be right back, like 8 minutes in. Alright, let me let y'all see the dough after 10 minutes of needling. It's not sticky or nothing no more. See that? It come right up. It move. Bam, bam, bam. This is good dough. You know? I'm showing y'all this in real time. And I'm just keep pausing it so I won't have to really do no editing. You know? It'll be a little long video, but hey, it's worth it. So do 1 minute, 15 minutes in, and this is how it look after 15 minutes, like bubble gum. So what I'm gonna do, put a little oil down, just a tap. I'm gonna oil it up. I'm gonna just let it sit. I'm gonna let it sit. So I'm gonna let it sit on this oily surface. Look at that. Take my flour pot, put it over it, and I'm gonna let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be back. So it's just still sitting, and you know, we give it like about 5 more minutes. Okay, let's remove it and see what we got. So set, good for 10 to 15 minutes. You know, it's good. So I'll make it smooth out. You know, smooth it out. Then you got just a smooth dough ball. See that? Perfect. Now, that's what you do. You know, me, I'm gonna continue to let this thing proof. Even with instant yeast, they say, hey, go. I let mine proof for about an hour. Cut it up. Let it proof for like about 2 more hours after that. Even with instant yeast, I run the instant yeast just like regular yeast. You know, people do it different, but this is Neapolitan American style pizza. Pizza is an art. Everybody do their stuff different. So, hey, I get back with you. And that's how you make dough, Neapolitan American dough. As you can see, gold medal and a Neapolitan 00 flour. You know, 2-3 cups of gold medal, half of a bag of 00 flour, instant yeast, you know, olive oil, honey, you know, I mean, you could do whatever kind of yeast you like. I have all kind of yeast, and so I do all instant. It doesn't matter. Whatever kind of yeast that floats you, you know, go for it. Don't let nothing hold you back. What a beautiful dough ball, you know. And I mean, I'm gonna just keep letting it go. So I get back with you guys. So yeah, I just take a little olive oil and, you know, grease up my pan. Put a little olive oil on the napkin, you know. Grease my pan up real good. You know, create that seasoning. And I just have a regular conventional oven. I just have a regular conventional oven. You know, I got it on boil. Let that thing go. And this oven haven't been warming up for over an hour yet, so, you know, hopefully we can get back to the basics. Basically, I got a Rubbermaid container that once I just put a little olive oil in there so it won't stick, and I put the dough in there. You know, I'll be using those two type of sauces. You know, one is almost like fresh canned tomatoes. And I just mix them up. Just mix them up. And they give off a wonderful sauce out of this world. You know, the flavors and everything is there. Normally I take a ladle and scoop it, but since I got the spoon, I just do it with that. So let's get back into it. I showed you what I wanted to show you. So let's get back into this. Look at that dough. Beautiful. Look at that dough. What a beautiful dough. You know, I'm just gonna cut it. Even though this dough could do more proofing, just gonna cut it, take it out the way, because I want to show you guys, you know, this. So I take this 00 flour, put down some Neapolitan dust, because we're making Neapolitan American style pizza. Put down some Neapolitan dust. So I'm gonna make a dough ball out of this. And I have a video out to show you how to make a dough ball. So I'm gonna press this on out. And I press different. Yeah, I press different. And it's a little harder right now because normally I let my stuff proof out and it's just different the way I do it. But I'm hungry now, so I decided to make a pizza now. Good job. It's my baby in the background. Okay, so got a round circle here. You know, since I'm not in the industry building, I just do it just like this, and I don't want to just slap it all around, you know. And get some strong dough. See how I can make them edges and ridges? Neapolitan American, baby. So it's just different with me. If you get like a little nick, you either patch it up right there or take some from the crust, however you like to do it. So I'm gonna show you guys. There's the dough. Get some good sauce. I like a lot of sauce. Normally go all the way out to the edges. So it got them chunks of tomatoes, as you can see. And some mozzarella cheese. And there you have a great pizza. I like a lot of mozzarella. A little olive oil goes a long way. I use this kind of olive oil. When I drizzle, this the olive oil I make it with, but pan's not hot anymore. It's ready. Put it in the oven. Got it on broil. Should take 2 to 3 minutes. Be right back with you. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I burned it trying to prep my dough, but I'll give you another one. So what I do, I take a little bit of this Italian blend cheese and I just sprinkle it over it. By being Neapolitan American, that burnness won't matter because the crust is just how you like it.